All right, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday to you all. I'm so excited to be here with you today, right? Let us get everything going. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but don't go anywhere, you guys. I'm still in. Let's see. My Zoom just kicked me out. I'm not sure what happened. Let me try again. So I'm on here in two different devices. So that's why you guys, I'm on in two different devices. Hang on, let me come back in through my laptop. I pressed record and it kicked me out. So we'll try this again. All right, give me just 1 second, you guys. I'm just coming back in through my laptop so that we can do our screen recording or screen sharing. And we should be good to go again. All right, guys, thank you all so much for coming while we wait. My name is Brittany Maxwell. I am a platinum consultant and team leader of Vision Quest. I have been with the Archer and Evolution family for almost 2 years now, you guys. My 2-year mark is going to be, I was going to say next month, but it's actually this month, the 29th, I believe, you guys. So I'm so excited to have my 2-year anniversary coming up. It's going to be so cool and so amazing, you guys. I absolutely love being with the Archer and Evolution family. And y'all, with everything that we get ourselves into in life, all right, patience is a virtue, okay? You always have to have patience no matter what you are doing, okay? I say this on the pretense because I have children, and just dealing with children in any kind of sense, you guys, you have to have patience. So I try to keep that that mindset going into pretty much everything, right? That even with dealing with myself, you have to have patience like you're dealing with a child. All right, y'all. So we are going to be talking about goal setting today. I thought that today being the first of the month, it would be a really good time to, write your goals down and set an action plan as far as what you guys are going to do for the next 30 days, the next 60 days, the next, 90 days, and even throughout the next 6 months. Right. So today, you guys, is going to be goal setting. Achieve your goals one step at a time through our SMART method. Y'all, there are several different ways several different methods and techniques that you can use to keep track of your goals. But for me, I really found that the SMART goals were the easiest to manage, you guys. And I just really like the way the SMART goals are put together. But there are several different methods, y'all. We have the PAC method, we have the Eisenhower method. If you just do a little bit of research and go down that rabbit hole, you will find there is so much when it comes to your goal settings. But that's okay, right? So going forward, guys, if you have questions, I'm okay with you asking them. Just if you get on the mic, just please, be courteous. If I'm speaking, just wait till I'm done speaking. We will have a session at the end. So if you guys want to wait till the end, I'm okay with that also. Okay. All right, everybody. So what is a goal? Let's find out. All right. A goal is a desired result or possible outcome that a person envisions, plans, and commits to achieve. Right? A goal allows us to have that vision. All right, y'all, this is our $1 million question. Why set goals? All right, setting goals helps you stay motivated. When you set goals for yourself, it is important that they motivate you. This means making sure that they are important to you and that there is value in you achieving your goals. If you have little interest in the outcome of achieving your goals, or if they are irrelevant given the bigger picture, then the chances of you putting in the work to make them happen are slim. right? Motivation is the key to achieving goals, right? So having a goal is important, right? There's many different types of goal types, you guys. Set goals that relate to high priorities in your life and your business, right? Without this type of focus, you can end up with far too many goals and leaving you too little time to devote to each one. Goal achievement requires commitment. So, to maximize the likelihood of success, you need to feel a sense of urgency and have that I must do this attitude, right? When you have this, when you don't have this, excuse me, you risk putting off what you need to do to make your goal a reality. This in turn leaves you feeling disappointed and even frustrated with yourself, both of which are demotivating you. All right. And you can end up in a very destructive, I can't do anything or be successful at anything frame of mind. Guys, and we've all been there. Okay. We all have. It's human nature, guys. The main thing is for me is having the support system, y'all, having someone that I can tell my goals to so that I can go back at, the end of the week and I can really be held accountable for what I have told them I was going to do. Right? It's one thing to really keep your goals to yourself, you guys, but whenever you tell someone your goals, you have that person that's going to hold you accountable for it. I find that in itself is also very helpful. Okay. So we must remember this, you guys. Do not set unrealistic goals. Make sure that your goal is motivating, right? Write down why it is valuable and important to you, right? And ask yourself, if I were to share my goal with others, what would I say to them to convince them that it is a worthwhile goal? You can use this motivating statement to help you if you start to doubt yourself, or even if you lose confidence in your ability to actually make your goal happen. All right, guys, this is one of my favorite sheets. If you guys go on Canva, you can find quite a few different SMART goal sheets that you are actually able to edit via the app. And this is one of my favorite methods of keeping up with my goals. Okay. So your initial goal, all right, you're going to write that in your top line. So guys, if you are new to our SMART goals, we're going to go into that also. If you guys want this template, or if you want a template like that, just let me know at the end and I will post a template into the chat. All right. But let's go into our SMART goals. Okay. So a pro tip just for you, you guys, think better for yourself and of yourself. Okay. All right. So our SMART goals, you guys, the well-known method of goal setting is SMART goals. The concept of SMART goals was coined back in 1981 by a consultant named George Doran. Since then, it has been used by countless executives and business owners to grow and transform their businesses systematically. All right, guys, so you have probably heard of SMART goals already, but do you always apply the rule? Right? The simple fact is that goals have to be powerful, right? They should be designed to be smart, right? There are many variations of what SMART goals stand for, but in the essence, this is what goals should be: specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. All right, guys, so let's go into our specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. All right, so setting specific goals. Your goals must be clear and well defined, right? Vague goals do not work, you guys. Be as specific as possible. A vague goal would be grow my website traffic, all right? A specific goal would be drive traffic to attract 500 unique visitors per month. All right. That is as specific as you can possibly be. Okay. Vague and generalized goals are unhelpful because they do not provide sufficient direction for you. Remember, you need goals that are going to show you the way, right? Make it as easy as you can to get where you want to go, by defining precisely where you want to end up. All right, so the next on our list, you guys, is going to be measurable. All right, your measurable goals should include milestones and even metrics. An example of a measurable goal would be produce 2 posts per week to increase website traffic, or produce 2 mock bookings per week to gain sales. Okay, so our measurable goals include precise amounts, precise dates, and so on in your goals so that you can measure your own degree of success. Okay, great. I will put that in the chat. Awesome. All right, guys. So if your goal is simply defined as to reduce expenses, and I know we really try to reduce our expenses as it is, but it's just something that some of us might have that goal, okay? How will you know when you have been successful in reducing your expenses, okay? In 1 month's time, if you have a 1% reduction, or in 2 years' time when you have a 10% reduction, right? What is your measurable time frame? Without a way to measure your success, you miss out on the celebration that comes with knowing that you have actually achieved your goal, all right? I love celebrating, you guys. I do. I will celebrate for absolutely anything. So anytime I have reached a goal, even my smallest, you guys, I celebrate. And my celebration might just be something small, It might just be rewarding myself with a nice warm cup of tea or a cup of coffee, or going, taking myself to the park or my kids to the park, just something that I feel like I'm rewarding myself for. But I love to be outdoors, you guys. So a lot of my rewardings are going to be, outdoors. I'm going to get outside. I'm going to, walk around the zoo, something. And I say the zoo because it's like $8 to get in the zoo. It's really cheap in Baton Rouge, but that's beside the point, you guys. Anyway, celebrate your milestones, okay? All right. And attainable. Make sure that your goal is realistic. While it is absolutely amazing to shoot for the stars, seeing results is what will ultimately keep you going. Our big long-term goals should involve achievable shorter term goals within them, okay? So this allows you to see quick wins, it keeps your motivation high, and it also keeps your momentum going. Right? Make sure that it's possible. The goals that you set are achievable, right? If you set a goal that you have no hope of achieving, you will only demoralize yourself and erode your confidence, right? Resist the urge to set goals that are too easy, right? Accomplishing a goal that you didn't have to work hard for can be anticlimactic at best and can also make you fear setting future goals in the future, all right, that carry a risk of non-achievement. By setting realistic yet challenging goals, you hit the balance that you need, right? These are the types of goals that require you to raise the bar, as they say, and they bring the greatest personal satisfaction. Right? Relevant, right? Make sure your goal fits with the overall business plan for you, right? And that it makes sense for you to go after, okay? For example, if you've determined that your website is an issue, right? And it needs to be rebuilt. However, when you look at the cost plus all of the time and resources it takes to actually build a new website from scratch, it just might make sense to just overall your business goals, okay? Perhaps editing and optimizing your existing site would just be much more worthwhile, right? So setting your relevant goals, right? Goals should be relevant to the direction that you want your life and your career path to take, right? By keeping goals aligned with your life and your career path, you'll develop the focus that you need to get ahead, and you'll also know what you want, okay? Set wildly scattered and inconsistent goals, and you'll fritter your time and your life away. And guys, that's just no fun. All right. Just it's I feel, and this is what I tell my son, you know, it's you're like scatterbrained. You have to have what you want written down or you're going to be scatterbrained. Okay. I know it sounds funny, but it is. All right. So we have our time-based, guys, our time-based goals, right? Your goals should be time specific and deadline oriented. Deadlines will allow you to work backwards and see how much activity is needed daily to produce your results, right? Your goals must have that deadline. Again, this means that you know when you can celebrate your success. When you are working on a deadline, your sense of urgency increases and your achievements will come that much quicker. All right, guys, so setting our goals in writing, right? Post your goals in visible places to remind you every day of what it is that you intend to do. Put them on your walls, put them on your desk, put them on your computer, your bathroom mirror, your refrigerator, as a constant reminder for you, okay? So, guys, once you've learned to set the goals, it's essential to choose your goal and to commit to it, right? A common mistake is setting too many goals and then completing none of them, right? Becoming hyper focused on a goal supercharges your results. While there are several areas of your business that you might need to improve, it is crucial only to pursue those most important, okay? The physical act of writing down your goals makes it real and tangible. You have no excuse for forgetting about it. As you write, also, you guys use the words will instead of would like to or might. Okay. So this first statement, will, has power and you can actually see yourself completing it. The second, would like to or might, that lacks passion and it gives you an excuse if you get sidetracked. All right, so our action plan, you guys. All right, so this is where a lot of our writing down our goals comes into play. Okay, so as I did say at the beginning, there are many different techniques that you can decide on as far as, you know, keeping track of your goals. If you like the SMART goal strategy, you know, the SMART goals, run with our SMART goals, okay? But there are several other different ways, okay? If I didn't have to choose, okay, so guys, if I didn't have my SMART goals, the next one that I would choose would be the Eisenhower method, okay? Because the Eisenhower method for me, it's like a box, all right? And you can put what you want inside of a box. Let me see if I can explain it, because I didn't really write anything down about the Eisenhower box because it's normally just the SMART goals, but I kind of really want to tell you guys about this. Okay, so with the Eisenhower box, it's mainly for us to be more productive. All right, so the Eisenhower strategy is like taking action and organizing them simply. All right, so using a matrix box, pretty much, that's kind of what I read the last time that I was reading about it. All right, so your number one box is going to be your urgent, all right, and the tasks that you're going to do immediately. All right, and then your second box is going to be your important, but it's tasks that you can put off for later. Right, but your urgent box but not important, all right, these are tasks that, you know, you really don't have to, you know, deal with right now or even tomorrow. Okay, and then we have the number 4 box, which is going to be your unimportant box. Okay, so these are tasks that you can pretty much eliminate. All right, so the great thing about this matrix box pretty much is that you can, it really broadens your productive plans. All right, you can do it by how you spend your time each week, or you can do it by how you should spend your time today. Okay, so going back into it, you guys. All right, so make a list of areas for your business that you would like to improve. All right, list them in order from highest importance to least important. Right, choose the top 2 or 3 goals that you are going to focus on and make sure they're achieved before you move on to the other goals in the list. All right. So guys, you can get a sheet of paper out right now and you can write your goals down. All right. Write 10 goals that you want for your business. All right. And out of those 10 goals, circle 3 goals that you are going to work on, right, this month, right? And set an action plan for those 3 goals, okay? So for example, you guys, one of my goals for this month is to grow my Facebook followers. I can't talk today, you guys, please forgive me. All right, so I want to grow my Facebook followers. Right, on my Facebook business page, I have less than 600 followers. I think I have like 560, it might be 570, I'm not exactly sure, but I want to grow my Facebook followers. So that's my goal. All right, how much do I want to grow my goal? All right, I want to have at least 100 to 200 more followers at the end of the month. Okay, um, is that measurable? Yes, that's measurable. I can do that. All right, is it attainable? Yes. Okay, yes, it's attainable. All right, how am I going to make my mark? All right, what am I going to do? This is my action, you guys. What am I going to do to help achieve my followers? Okay, so I'm going to post more content. All right, ask people to follow my page. All right, and not just like once or twice, a month. I'm going to try to do it, at least 3 times a week. All right, so that way at the end of the month I have anywhere from 100 to 200 followers. Okay, all right, so our steps, you guys, and this step is often missed in the process of goal setting. We're so focused on the outcome that we forget to plan all of the steps that are needed along the way. So by writing out the individual steps and then crossing each one off as you complete it, you'll realize that you are making progress towards your ultimate goal. This is especially important if your goal is big, demanding, or long term. All right. So, guys, to get a better achievement, all right, out of my own plan, right, instead of saying, okay, well, I'm going to get 100 followers by the end of the month, all right, make my goal more attainable and say, okay, well, I know that I can get at least 50 followers, by the end of the week. All right. That's fairly relevant. All right. So as long as I can get 50 followers each week, I will have my 200 new followers at the end of the month. Because it's not hard. All I have to do is share my content and interact with the people on my page. Okay. All right. Now stick with it. After you have clarified which goal or goals you will go after, it's time to commit. All right, this may seem obvious. All right, if we choose to go after our goals, of course we're committed, right? Not necessarily, you guys. It's easy to commit to a goal when it's new and exciting. But when reality sets in, you'll realize that the day-to-day demands of reaching your goal can be tedious and tiring. Right? Committing to your goal means that you're going to stick with it, even when it's not fun, right? Even when showing up on the days, it even means showing up on the days that you don't feel like it, right? It means following through even when the goal has lost its appeal. When you choose a goal, make the decision that you will continue even when it gets hard, right? The practice of committing is a valuable life skill that leads success in multiple areas of life and not just your business, you guys, okay? Remember, our goal setting is an ongoing activity, not just a means to an end, all right? Build in reminders to keep track, right? And make regular time slots available so that you can review your goals. Your end destination is going to remain quite similar over the long term, but the action plan that you set for yourself along the way, you guys, it can change significantly, and that's okay. All right. Make sure the relevance, value, and necessity of your goals still remain high. All right. Another one of my favorites, you guys, is vision boards. Okay. Simply put, A visual representation of your goals. A vision board gives you a clear direction of where you want to go in several areas of your life. They allow you to visualize what you would like to achieve. When you create a physical vision board, you can even touch what represents your vision. Vision boards are a constant reminder of what your priorities are. Okay. I don't just do a vision board, you guys. You have to have your goals and you have to have an action plan to reach your goals. But a vision board is another way for you to, as what it says, have that visualization of what you want to accomplish. All right, so guys, I actually made this vision board for myself at the first of the year. I did this on January 1st, like what, 5 months ago, you guys. All right. So these are my goals. Okay. Let me tell you which ones I have officially checked off. Okay. I have achieved $5,000 in travel sales monthly. Right. I have achieved platinum consultant. Right. We have our family travel already marked off. Okay. Right. My sales are going up. Right. The only thing that I have not done is our couples travel, which that's going to have to wait until the fall. Because I want to do Graceland and stuff, but whatever. Anyway, so I actually need to go back in and update my vision board, you guys. I'm reaching my goals, I'm marking them off, and you know how? It's consistency. It's showing up on the days even when I don't want to. Guys, I'm just going to be real with you 100%, okay? It is hard, right? I'm a homeschool mom. I homeschool my son Mason, and when we get through with our homeschool for the day, you guys, I am physically and emotionally drained, okay? But I still have my business. I still have my work to do. And the only way that I am going to achieve what I want in my life and what I want for my family and my boys is to show up even on the days when I don't feel like it, right? Sometimes, you know what? I just want to say, screw it all, you guys. I just want to go plop myself down on that couch and cuddle up with my coffee and my blanket and just watch like documentary after documentary. All right. But I can't. Right. I have to show up. I have to show up for myself. I have to show up for my family, for my team, for every single person that relies on me. All right. You show up and you're there and you be present. Okay. When you are and you have your goals set down, you know what you're looking at, you know what you're trying to do, it's going to happen. Right. Yes, there's going to be days where you're like, no, no, you have to do it. Right. And my biggest thing, you guys, is having someone that's going to stand behind you. Okay. It doesn't have to be your spouse. It doesn't have to be your family. It doesn't have to be your friends. It can be a complete stranger, you guys. Have someone that stands behind you and is that biggest cheerleader for you. Okay. That is going to help push you to the end. All right. Like I said before, tell them your goals so that they can hold you accountable. All right. Tell them, okay, this is what I'm going to do this week. At the end of the week, you will follow up with me. All right. A lot of the times, even if it's just your friends, you guys, they're not going to have a problem doing that. They are going to hold you accountable. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, it's very hard work, you guys. But I would not change it at all. I absolutely love this. All right. So managing your goals can give returns in all areas of your life, personal life, business life, or entrepreneur life. All right. So guys, that was kind of it. I didn't realize it was going to be so small and so short, but it is what it is. All right. Thank you guys. Goal setting. Achieve your goals the smart way. All right, let us stop the recording and we can go into any Q&A and I'll also share with you guys our goal sheet.